So that's one way that it's been dealt with. The other way is this sort of, right, you've got on the postmodern, the left, academic left, you get this thing like science is just a game. It's just a game from the powerful come up with, which is also not true. Science is totally potent and requires an account for what is happening. So that's another way to push sort of science away, or respond to it. The science denial that happens, that's also another way of sort of, not understanding the balance that science is that we need to establish with experience. And then there's just pseudoscience, which wants to sort of say like, oh, the New Age movement or whatever, which wants to have, wants to deal with experience by kind of elevating it in this weird pseudo-spiritual way, or, that doesn't have the rigor of science. So, all of these ways, all of these responses, we have this difficulty about experience. We need to understand how experience fits into the web of meaning. And we don't really have we don't have a good way of doing it yet. And the point of the book was to identify very clearly how the problem manifests, what the problem is, and what its effects are in the various sciences.
And by the way, we should mention that at least the first two responses, they kind of feed each other.